very first creative expression or interest in creative expression I had was with photography. I have a very vivid memory of shooting my very first photograph. My mom gave me a point and shoot camera. I remember so specifically like leaning down, taking the photograph and being so excited to see it get developed. It was through meeting a photography agent that I realized what my unique voice was. I had all these a portfolio of photographs and sent them to this agent, and she's like, "You have no voice." And that was the first time I really heard that, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I left there, and that really changed a lot for me because it allowed me to reassess my photography. Just because you have a camera and you shoot a photograph doesn't mean you're an artist. Creating your identity and your unique voice, that's what makes you an artist. I don't like being defined by one thing. I don't want to be a master of one trade. I wouldn't call myself a jack of all trades, but that allowed me to explore a lot of different things, from getting into shaping to making art. Surfing is my foundation. I mean, I guess that's the realization right now that I'm having, is that almost all of the decisions I've made in my life have revolved something around surfing. Surfing defined my education, defined my personal relationships, defined my family, it defines my art. I mean, like my favorite project that I'm working on is this umbrella series, and it literally becomes from being able to go out, go surf at Zoom in the morning, and when I get out of the water after I change, I can go make art right there. I don't have to find a new parking spot, I don't have to go to a studio or anything. That's it. As I was shooting it, as I was doing the process, I instantly took to it. There was something that was resonating with me a lot. This interest of taking away the subject and letting this like kind of story unfold inside these people's private spaces in a public space. If you would have asked me 5 years ago if I was going to be starting a beer company, there's not a chance in hell that I would have said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." House Beer 100% is a creative project, and when my friend came to me about starting this idea, everything for whatever reason just clicked. And if we can get this thing off the ground and turn it into something legit, you know, we give back, do really cool things in the art community, and that's what's fueled me 100% of the time. Sometimes the concept comes before the work, and sometimes you start doing the work and you don't know why you're connected to that practice or that piece or the final result. And then after you see the final result and you look back and you're like, "Oh, I connect with that." And then you start exploring that more. If somebody were to describe me, I don't want them to go, "Oh, he's a photographer," or "He's a surfer," or "He's an artist," or "He's the guy that runs the beer company." I would like to think that I bring more to the table than just one thing, whether that's new personal connections or relationships, whether it's a company or a new creative expression. I just want to have an exciting life, and to me, new experiences are exciting.